Hi, this is John Marling, Pulse Research. I realize how extremely busy you are, and therefore I appreciate very much you taking the time to look at some information on our new Pulse Call Planner program. This program was designed to support your needs. Some of the things we hear every day from managers just like you is you've virtually got no time. You're juggling multiple projects and priorities concurrently. It's always a challenge, to find qualified hot leads prospects for the special sections you've got coming up. Also, making sure that your team is consistently making their new business calls. And with the ad rep turnover today, being able to share the status of that business with the new ad rep who's taking over. And also being on top of where your team stands before a deadline. I know when I was an ad director, we had multiple projects and deadlines. It was all such a hassle, trying to figure out a week, 2 weeks perhaps ahead of deadline where we stood, relative to our sales goal. And also regarding your inside team, providing them with hot qualified leads for your service directory. We developed a program, Pulse Call Planner, to assist and support you with each one of those needs and more. Let me quickly go over it. It's a very simple, easy resource to prepare call plans, record sales activity, and also to provide you with a call sheet if you require one. Here's a quick overview. It's not just a prospecting tool. There's a lot of those available. What Pulse provides you is hot, qualified leads. These are documented, validated business categories that across North America are the most sold. In other words, the low-hanging fruit. Those top 10, top 25 business categories that will say yes to a consistent program in a community paper like yours. It's also got a great call plan where your ad reps can identify specific project or prospects, put them in a special section, call plan, or for the day or for the week. And then also very important is obviously being able to record in real time their sales activity. So it isn't such a hassle, on Friday to scramble and figure out, well, what calls did I make before they turn in their report to you. In addition to those call planning, sales management tools, the program includes as a bonus a great door opener, a start conversation starter. It's a teaser with information about and for the business, such as when they pick up the phone to get an appointment, with a dentist, for instance, you're able to share with them the number of households you reach who plan to change or get a new dentist. That gets their attention and that gets the appointment. Here's an example of the teaser that can be wrapped around a special section flyer that your team members are taking out right now, but that information is about and for you. Look at the flyer. It shows the opportunity, what's in it for them. In this example here, the opportunity of almost 6,000 households reached in this example who plan to change or get a new insurance agent. And then it asks them, here's an opportunity to talk directly to them to tell them why they should choose you. In other words, advertise in the special section. It's been very, very effective. Let's take a quick look at the Pulse Call Planner program. So you go to pulseresearch.com on any device, by the way, and to take a look from a sales rep standpoint, enter sales demo, sales demo. Okay? And what I'm going to quickly show you is first an overview of the call planner. So I put the businesses on my call plan, and it's really simple. We designed it from example call sheets submitted by papers just like yours. So it's got the sales activity, it's got the individual businesses by day, and it shows the sales status, that the ad rep can put in as they progress, with their calls during the week. Now let me show you how easy it is to add more businesses to the call plan. In fact, there are 5 ways that you can add a business to the call plan. Number 1 is with a geographic map of their sales territory. Number 2, as I mentioned a moment ago, is hot prospects. Those business categories that are the low-hanging fruit. And also, let's say you got a special section coming up, maybe for health and wellness. It can organize and give you, your team members, right at your fingertips, specific businesses that are hot prospects for the health and wellness section. Reader buying power, which is phenomenally effective today because so many businesses think, well, unfortunately, print is dead. Then they can just simply type in the name of a business. Up will come the business. They can click and add it to their call plan. And then the fifth way to add a business to their call plan is through accounts, either with imported accounts or they can just type in the name of the account. Let's take a quick look here at some of the ways they can quickly add businesses to their call plan. First, on the sales territory. When an ad rep logs in, up comes a map of their sales territory. Then all they have to do is click on a particular business and then click on Add Call Plan. It's as simple as that. And so we just added, that business to the call plan. Now let me show you how to add a business through the hot prospects. Now, once again, there's two ways to do this. One is by the actual results, close percentage, sold rank for each of the over 500 business categories. How do we get that? Every time an ad rep, there's over 5,000 using the Pulse program, they create a presentation like for a vehicle dealership, it automatically records it. And then when they put in what happened, we then know what the close ratio is, the average sale, and the sold rank. But let's take a look at the sold rank, the low-hanging fruit, the top 10 categories right here. Most sold across North America. Look at it in that list of top 10, financial advisor, insurance agent. In the top 20, you pick up women's clothing store, hearing aid center. These are the business categories your team members should be targeting. So in the top 10, financial advisors. So let's click here. Let's click on insurance agent. Click on insurance agent. Up comes a geographic, list of insurance agencies. They can zoom in further so to make sure they get insurance agent in their territory, or they can go into the list here on the left-hand side and just add a couple of businesses to their call plan. It's as simple as that. There we go. Those businesses have now been added to our call plan. Now let's go back to the prospect list, and this time we've got a special section coming up, and it's for health and wellness. So this time, instead of organizing the businesses by the most sold, let's organize the business categories by their categories. So if you got, by the way, if you got a back to school apparel section coming up, here are the business categories right there. Automotive, okay? But we got a health and wellness coming up, so we zoom down here. Health and wellness. Look at all the medical business categories right at their fingertips. So all they have to do is click on a particular business, orthodontist, for instance. Up comes a list of orthodontists. Then they just click on Add to my call plan. So it's as simple as that. So in summary, the other ways are with reader buying power. Let me just click on that so you get a quick look at it. It organizes business categories by the projected total spending. It's absolutely a game changer. Why? Because there's so many businesses who think print is dead. Look at used vehicle dealership, projected $60.4 million in reader spending. Very, very effective. Go back to the dashboard here. And then they could also, once again, put in a business, by the name or go up here to accounts. So it's as simple as that to add a business. And by the way, you as managers can add a business to an ad rep's call plan, and when they will get an email notifying them that that business has been added to their call plan. So let's go to our call plan and then show you now how your team members can very, very quickly add the sales activity. So they click on a particular business here, like, let's see, Northwestern Mutual. In this case, it's add low. We can update, by the way, the account information. But to add the sales activity, we just click here on new sales activity. Then we can say, what are the sales steps here? What's the activity? Number one is the sales type. It was in person. It was a cold call. It was a new business call. What did I show? I showed them the new teaser to get the conversation started, get their interest. What did I present? I presented a special section. Then I could also put, I've got a sale pending, what my next action is, contract, next date to follow up. Simple as that. They just fill in the form. Then they click on log activity, and there we go. The information is automatically recorded. So during the week, all the ad rep has to do is click on the business, and as you just saw, very simply, very easy, they can do this on their smartphone or on a tablet, record the sales activity. And then at the end of the week, or when you require your call sheet, if you do, all they have to do then is just click on print. They can save it as a PDF and email it to you, or they can print it and hand it to you. So that's an overview of the Pulse Call Planner program. And by the way, it's particularly effective with inside teams. Why? Because they can identify hot prospects for your service directory by category, such as home service categories. So on behalf of Pulse, I want to thank you very much for your interest in the call planning program. If you'd like more information, by the way, it's very, very affordable. My number is 503-784-5772, or give me an email, Marling, M-A-R-L-I-N-G, @paper.net. Thanks a lot. I sure appreciate it.